Hello, in today's lesson we are going to learn about new numbers that we will use in math. These are integers. Let's define together what integers are. But first, let's remember that when we count objects, we use the natural numbers. These are the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. These numbers are called natural numbers. They are the numbers we use to count objects. We know that in addition to these numbers, we have the number 0. And this numeral stands for zero value, nothing. And so if I were to write down a set of numbers that consists of the number 0 and the natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, then I will end up with integers. Then, in addition to positive numbers, we need to talk about numbers that are less than 0. And then they have a negative sign in front of the number. And in this case, we have a set of integers. Let's write down these numbers. If I write down the numbers -4, -3, -2, -1, 0. 1, 2, 3, and so on, then I will end up with a set of integers. Let's visualize this situation. The point is that when we talk about natural numbers and integers, we don't use fractional numbers in this case. Fractional and decimal fractions. Then this whole set will be called by a set of integers. And if we add fractional numbers and decimals to our integers, you and I are adding fractional numbers. And decimals. We end up with rational numbers. Let's show these numbers in the form of circles. If we used only the natural numbers, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and to those numbers, you and I have added 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Then we've got integers. If to this set of numbers, I'll put it this way. If we add to that set of numbers negative numbers, we end up with a set of integers. But if we add fractions and decimals to this set, we will have a set of rational fractions and decimals. Numbers. These are fractions. And decimals. As a result, we will get rational numbers with which we will work. I would like to draw your attention to the fact that rational numbers are those numbers that can be represented as a fractional number. We will work with these numbers in the next lesson, and today my lesson has come to an end. Goodbye, see you again.